So last week, 2 weeks ago, excuse me, I made a date with a girl. Unfortunately, I don't find this girl very, not too attractive, but it wasn't a date I wanted to make. And basically, I tried to weasel my way out of it. And I was caught up in a lie. I told her I had work, and I had to cancel. And she went into my work actually, and I wasn't there. So that was bad. And basically, a famous character once said, "Weaseling out of things is good. It's what separates us from other animals, except weasels." And I'd like to support this logic with a couple examples that I have. For example, my academic career at Fulton College. It's my third semester now, and I feel like as a student I've progressed pretty well. Doing homework more, been studying more, getting on top of things, except when it comes to big speeches or tests. I try to weasel my way out all the time. I always try to come up with excuses. For example, this past Monday, I purposely slept in so I wouldn't have to give this impromptu speech. But here I am, and so I disagree with this quote because weaseling your way out of things isn't always good. Another example I'd like to give is that it lowers your self-confidence, basically. You can't always avoid things. You need to deal with them and be straightforward with yourself and just face the facts. Continue to strive, continue to do what you need to do, like school. And another one might be, for example, that the girl that I could have been straightforward and just told her, this is what I needed to do. I didn't want to do this, and basically, going back to Homer Simpson's quote, weaseling your way out of things is never effective. It doesn't work. So you just need to be straightforward and do what you need to do.
They're awesome. You gotta check that one. Have I think they put out 2 demos and they kind of put them together for like full length. Yeah.
Violence?
Like each. Yeah, they're like, I guess it's early kind of like started like, I don't know, like right before Brian, I guess. Really, just
All right, Eric, the attention device is a little awkward because it sounds like you're going in 2 different directions at one point, and then later on it's more complicated because what starts off sounding like you kind of agree with the quote, later on sounds like you're going the opposite direction on it, and I think you need to have a more consistent point of view. There's not really a preview of what the content's going to be. You did have a couple of good personal experiences that you could relate to the audience, and I think people appreciate that. It should give you greater confidence to be able to talk about it also, and you can provide some details, and you did okay with the 2 that I could recall. Your voice, I think you need a little bit more energy in your voice. The pacing, occasionally it's a little bit slow. You have some gestures, a couple of them are repetitive. Your facial expressions, you're animated, but they don't always look confident. You do look up at us, look up at us pretty regularly, but sometimes you're looking down sort of like you are embarrassed that you are actually saying the things that you're saying. And I think you want to talk to us a little bit more. Anxiety issues, I think, come out in your voice and the exit. It sounds at the end like you're just bailing. You don't really have a very clear thought about what point you're trying to make, and I think that weakens the presentation there. All right, thank you.